I'm your host, Double R, and you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? We'll wait for some people to come in to see if y'all hear me. And make sure y'all can hear me. Yeah, so let me go ahead and get started. RBE's Max Out 3, Jag versus Arsenal. I'm gonna get right on into it, right? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, James Simmons, salute. All right, so Jag versus Arsenal. This battle has been in talks. Arsenal and Jag have been going back and forth on social media for quite some time. Y'all know I was involved with Jag through the whole situation since his return. Jag hasn't been looking well as of late. Getting 30 by ill will in his last battle, and Arsenal has kind of been out of commission. But one thing I will say in regards to ill will in the ill will battle between him and Jag is do not overlook ill will's performance. Do not overlook ill will's talents. Do not overlook ill will's pen. Arsenal is not ill will. 40 Cal is not ill will. Oh, Red is not ill will. You feel me? And saying that to say this, I would not be shocked. I would not be surprised if Jag was to beat Arsenal. I would not be shocked. I would not be surprised if Jag was to beat Arsenal. Because we know Arsenal doesn't always show up and show out. We know Arsenal, if he can't get aggressive as he want to get, if he can't get, as loud as he want to get. Y'all know what Arsenal do, and disrespectful as he want to get. And it does not hit, Arsenal is not good. And for some strange reason, I feel like Arsenal is going to take this battle very lightly after seeing what Jag did to Ill Will. But battle rappers need to know, and I hope they know and they understand, that you have to deal with your opponent on a battle to battle basis. Do not go into this battle thinking that you're Ill Will and that Jag is going to perform the same as he did versus Ill Will. Kadeem Alexander in the building. I hear you. Salute, champ. Back. Audio is better. Salute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got it on Bluetooth right now. So I want to talk about in this video and play a bit of a I want to play a bit of a what's that word? Um, well, let's say Arsenal loses the Jag. What does that do? What if Arsenal loses the Jag? Now we know Jag come from the school of CASSIDY, where if he was to win, or if he was to even survive, if he was to even survive, you know what that would do for Jag's and Jag career. Because let's be honest, not to be disrespectful to Jag or nothing like that, but Jag don't even deserve this opportunity. He don't even deserve this opportunity that he getting. To be honest with you, Jag didn't even deserve the opportunity he got with battling Ill Will. But for some strange reason, I feel like Arsenal is going to take this battle lightly. And if he do, because let's be honest, with all of the scheming Jag has done, with all of the scamming Jag has done, Arsenal has nothing but information, nothing but dirt on Jag. And if Arsenal doesn't use that dirt, just like Hitman and just like 40 Cal, the fans will turn on Arsenal. Y'all remember in that Cassidy battle when the fans turned on Hitman? Y'all remember in 40 Cows battle when everybody was riding his coattail after he allegedly, which I don't believe, beat Ill Will. How everybody was riding 40 Cow coattail, and what happened after that? What happened after he lost to Jag? Actually, they all turned on him, just like the fans is turning on Jag right now. But what if Arsonal takes Jag lightly? What if Jag figure it out? What if he figure it out and he come in here and he beats Arsonal convincingly, and Arsonal take Jag lightly and gets beating convincingly? That was the word, devil's advocate. We're gonna play devil's advocate because it's easy to talk about all of the dirt Arsonal have and all of the things that he can say and he can do, and let's not forget Arsonal is not Ill Will. Arsonal don't have a pen like Ill Will. You have to understand that. Let's not forget this. Yo, y'all out and about. Salute. Shadow, what's up with you, champ? D Block, salute. I want to know what y'all think, man. How y'all feel about this, man? Does Arsonal have a lot of information? Yes, he does. Does Arsonal have the talent and have the ability to dominate Jag? He should. He been in this shit a hell of a lot longer. But the thing is, will he do it? That's the question. You feel me? Because let's be honest, Jag, in many people's eyes, lost to Math. And a lot of people think Arsonal and Math, like, I want to ask you guys out there, do you think Arsonal and Math is on the same level as far as pen, as far as bars, as far as ability to rap? Do you think Arsonal and Math, as far as battle rappers, do you think that Arsonal and Math is on the same level? Do you think they're on the same level, or do you think Arsonal is way better than Math? Or do you think Math is better than Arsonal? Because if you ask me, outside of their attributes, I don't see the difference in them as far as talent level. Jag winning would be a good look for Jag. It'll be an amazing look. It'll be an enormous feat, regardless on how he wins. Even if Jag was to survive, it would be enormous for him. And it wouldn't matter what the fans would say, because again, Jag would be able to use that to propel himself into at least another, at least stick around for another event, for another battle against another top tier name. I can almost guarantee you, because we all know that Jag and Suge has been in the talks for a while. And I heard the stuff that Jag wrote for Suge, but that was in the past. Suge is a hell of a lot smaller now, and it is what it is. Jag is, in a whole nother place in his life. Suge is in a whole nother place in his life. But I can guarantee you that if Jag was to somehow survive or win convincingly, in many people's eyes, against Arsonal, Jag will get Suge next. That will be the battle next. If he gets past Arsonal, Jag and Suge will be next. Book it. Book it. And depending on how good Jag does against Arsonal, I will be picking Jag versus Suge. I'll be picking Jag versus Suge, because I don't believe Suge ever wanted that battle. And what I've learned in life is, if somebody has been ducking somebody, like, let's say for instance, right, for all my CASSIDY fans out there, we all know that CASSIDY has been ducking CASSIDY for a while. Yes, I said it. He's been ducking CASSIDY for a while because we all know CASSIDY pretty much built his career off of emulating CASSIDY. You feel me? CASSIDY has so much information on CASSIDY, and CASSIDY is not even confident enough to, like, CASSIDY would have been took that battle, and the battle is still on the table. But I guarantee you, if CASSIDY and CASSIDY were to battle each other, CASSIDY will have a good chance of winning in that battle. Because I don't think CASSIDY was ever confident Because you know how somebody tries to emulate you and act like you, and then the moment the real person come around, that person acts scared and start to act funny because they know that they was never the person that they was trying to perceive to be. It's not about talent. It's about you trying to act like me. And now the real me is around. That would be the situation with Jag and Suge. Not necessarily Suge was trying to act like Jag, but more so Suge was ducking Jag. And Suge is still ducking Jag, believe it or not. I know it's hard for people to understand that because of how Jag has been performing as of late. But let's not forget, Jag still is a hell of a rapper. He's still a hell of a rapper. And I know a lot of people will say, well, what that have to do with inside the ring? It has a lot to do with inside of the ring. Let's not act like Jag haven't shown the ability to get in the ring and to do well against a formidable opponent in Mav Hoffa. Somebody that I believe, that I actually feel is better than Suge. So let's not act like, Jag does not have the ability to do well. The question I have with Jag is, what is it about? And not even just with Jag, with all of the industry dudes, even the battle rappers. What is it about? Is it about the money? Is it about your legacy? And we see how things go when it's about the money. We see how things go. We've seen how things went with Jag and 40 Cal, even though Jag won that battle. We've seen how horrible that battle was as a whole. We've seen how things went in most of Cassidy's battles. We've seen how things went with Reed and Mook. You feel me? We've seen how things went in Jag's recent battle against Ill Will. We've seen how things went in that battle. We've seen how things went between Jag and O-Red. You feel me? So at the end of the day, what is it about? Is it about the money? Is it about your career? Is it about your battle rap career? And I was watching Angry Fan. Y'all knew I was going to get to this. I was watching Angry Fan interview with Jag. And I heard something that was kind of disturbing to me. And Jag mentioned something about, and it was a hypocrisy. Jag mentioned something about, and I'm glad that he's in a good place, in a good space in his life. But he mentioned something about, because I remember Jag vividly saying that he's here to stay, and he's not one of these dudes that just industry dudes that just come in here and just take from the culture and then leave the culture. But all I could hear is the complete opposite in his interview with Angry Fan. All I could hear is the complete opposite, contrary to what he was saying when he came in here. Sounds similar, doesn't it? Remember when Cassidy came in here and said he was all about the culture? And then everything went downhill after the Arsonal battle? Now we're hearing it from Jag. We're hearing it from Jag. Oh, I'm here to stay. I'm not like these industry dudes that just come and just leave. But all we've been hearing as of late is Jag has been scheming this person. Jag has been scamming this person. Jag has been robbing that person. And it's some personal things that I've experienced with Jag, and I've seen Jag do that I ain't gonna tap into right now. So that's why I asked the question: what is it about? Yes, the past is in the past. Yes, we can move on. Unfortunately in life, some people aren't willing to let the past be in the past. Because some people was good to you. And they feel like you fucked them over and you have to pay. You feel me? That's why I said it's so much information out there for Arsonal. Question is, how much of it will Arsonal use? How much of it will he take advantage of? And that will ultimately determine the outcome of the battle in his favor. Because it's not always about the information that you have, more so than it's about how you're able to use that information and angle that information and bar that information. We've seen it eloquent, a very good example of that with Danny Myers in his battle versus Tay-Rock. We've seen many examples of how you can use all of the information that you have and that others have had against him and make it sound even better. That's what it's going to take for Arsonal to do what Ill Will did to Jag. That's why I keep telling you guys, and I said it at the beginning of the video, Arsonal is not Ill Will. We're forgetting how good Ill Will really is. You know, one of my YouTube subscribers, I ain't gonna put him on blast, but he said that just like I said about when Briz got stole by Mook and Mook stole him into retirement. You know, one of my YouTube subscribers said he said that the Ill Will beat Jag so bad that he had to switch his name. Ill Will made Jag switch his name. He beat him so bad. You feel me? And I ain't gonna get into all of that. But again, Arsonal is not Ill Will. You feel me? I know Jag getting these interviews and he hyped these dudes up like, oh, he's a legend or he's Mount Rushmore. Trust me, Ill Will is way more of a Mount Rushmore than Arsonal is. Ill Will is way better than Arsonal. Let's keep it all the way a bean. If Arsonal is Mount Rushmore, then Ill Will is, I ain't gonna even say God, but he's something much more greater than that. And this is the problem that I have with Jag and a lot of these industry cats, you know, particularly with Jag, because Jag is always the one throwing around, this person is a legend, that person is a legend. And it's a gift and a curse with that, because even though it's marketing, and that's what I feel like, not to get off topic, but that's what I feel like is going on, and what's been the problem with both CASSIDY and Jag, is that their amazing marketing and their amazing promo is a gift and a curse. It's coming back to bite them. Because although it's so well and it's so good, when you don't do the things that you say you're going to do that make your promo sound so great and so spicy, when you don't actually do those things or even do 50% of those things, it makes you look very bad. It makes you look like a hypocrite. It makes you look like a liar. Sometimes in some events, it makes you look like you don't even belong, like you're out of place. Let me see. D Block, Salute Double R. True Sinister said Jag winning would be a good look. Oh, yeah. Arsonal winning wouldn't do much for Arsonal. Arsonal winning. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. I'm glad you brought that up, True. I'm glad you brought that up. I want to focus more so on this being, and I want people to understand, and you're not going to hear this anywhere. This will be understand this. This will be the most important battle of Arsonal's entire career. Some people will laugh. Some people will overlook what I'm about to say. This will be one of, if not, the most important battles in Arsonal's career. And I'm going to tell you why. Although Arsonal haven't really been battling lately, with all the information, and I already kind of told y'all, with all of the information, hold on, let me let that noise go past. With all of the information that Arsonal and all of the dirt that Arsonal have on Jag, if he comes in this battle and he's not that good and he's light, and Jag somehow finds a way to not necessarily destroy Arsonal or beat him clearly, because then that really would do Arsonal in. But if he finds a way to somehow survive or do good enough that the fans, like kind of like what CASSIDY did with Hitman, you know, in the fans' eyes, they believe Jag, you know, edged it or he won the battle. If Jag find a way to survive or edge this battle against Arsonal, woo-wee, the fans is going to turn on Arsonal. Bank it, book it. They're going to turn on Arsonal. If the battle is looking like Arsonal is taking Jag lightly and Jag is getting the best of Arsonal in stats, because I don't think, because of what I've heard from Jag lately, and I know I'm one of the people that know the level that Jag can go to. And what I've been hearing lately in these freestyles, I'm not hearing anything that's close to the Jag that I know he's capable of. I'm actually hearing worse. So I'm not saying, I couldn't see Jag. It's more about what Arsonal wouldn't be able to do as opposed to what Jag would do. Not to say Jag would be trash. I'm just saying if Jag shows up and he's solid enough and Arsenal is not good enough. You get what I'm saying? That would not only be so much for Jag, but that would be a whole lot of harm and a whole lot of bad things for Arsenal to win. That's why this battle is so fucking important. And why Arsenal could not, even by the slightest, he got so much information. I can't recall a battle rapper having this much dirt that Arsenal has on Jag right now. And a lot of this shit is legit. A lot of the shit even Jag is saying, even when he was saying Jag in this, so even if he didn't listen to all of the things that he did, all of the scandals shit that he did say that one of the things was legit. One of the things was true. So you know how the saying goes. If one is true, everything else must be true. Then Arsenal is a battle rapper. Arsenal not only must use this dirt, but he's got to figure out a way to use it in a way where it can fit. Because it's easy for people to say, when looking for a good, that's why they try to take a second and stop thinking that Arsenal is doing well. Because ill will is able, and I told you this. I told you these battle rappers, they're not battling you yet. Because for one, they don't feel using two battles. For two, they don't have enough information for you to really do you the way that they want to do. It's up to you as an opponent, as a particular opponent, not to give them that information. You feel me? It's up to you as a potential opponent to do what you and Cassidy said to try to do from the very beginning, before you had all the notoriety that you have right now within battle rap. I'm not talking about industry rap, within battle rap. Before the lights got in talk, and notoriety, and be strategy. That's what y'all said y'all was at the beginning. Y'all said that y'all was strategists, right? So that's what it's going to take. It's not as easy as having dirt, people. It's not as easy. Ill Will did that shit with just a little bit. He was able to flip Jag, saying blood a whole bunch of times. Shit that we was already talking about Jag was doing. And the mistake that he was making. Ill Will was smart enough and he's talented enough to use that and put it into a way where it can hit and resonate with the fans. Does Arsenal have that same talent? I'm pretty sure he does. I've seen it, slightly. But does he have it to the rate where he will be able to do things the way he wants to do things? And the way the fans, you can bank is going to want him to do today. If this battle, understand it, if this battle appears to be a close battle, if this battle appears that Arsenal isn't quite looking the way he normally does, or the way the fans want him to look in this battle against that, somebody in their eyes who got done dirty by one of the fan favorites in their world, they're going to support him. They're going to, I don't care if it's on URL, RBE, Activity Back, other events, Battle Rap Academy, they're going to support him. Arsenal is Arsenal, wherever he goes. Some battle rappers, they can hide in different leagues, different chapters, because they're not really known in the game. But Arsenal is Arsenal wherever he goes. Cassidy is Cassidy wherever he goes. In Jag's case, I wouldn't necessarily say that because Jag, hasn't really battled, hasn't battled at all outside of RBE. But it's your boy Double R, man. I got an incoming call, people.